And let's see. Oh, come on, go live. There we go. Oh, come on, go live. There we are, we're live. And do that. And all the stuff a more professional person would probably have already done. But professional, don't be silly. Make that like that. Pick it up and put it over that away. Oops. Okay. Now do some stuff. Oh, wait, not there. Here we go. And be right with anybody who happens to be listening. Doing stuff and things that a more professional person would have done already, but I haven't bothered to figure out how to do that. So, putting my literal, putting my sign out on the corner here quick for the shopping public, I guess one would say. But, yes, today we shall attempt to kill the world. All right. Do 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 da 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 da. But he's family. Well, uh, I'm cold, but not quite that cold. Yes, today we will see if the evil Dr. Kyler can destroy the world. Actually, I kinda got interested in the game from watching Random American. Y'all know who he is, I hope. If you don't, you should check him out on DLive. And I figured, why not? So I unpocketed the 15 bucks to pick this up on Steam. Had a little bit of fun last night, and I figured I might as well share it with the world. Yeah, some places are hiring, but he's an annoying, introverted jerk, so what are you going to do? Family, you know. Oops. Yeah, there we go. Well, that's all done. And, oops, wait, one more thing. Let's go ahead and close that out because I don't need it anymore. Pick that up, put up. Ba-doop-a-doop-doo. There we go. And shall we begin? Hmm, the main game. And as I mentioned, I played a little bit last night, but let's start with the bacteria level. because that's what. Ooh, following new gene type has been. Well, we'll go vanilla. Just this first. One or both of the. Oh dear. Your escape keys, Dawn. That's gonna make playing several games quite difficult for you, Will. Ew. Well, if I remember correctly, didn't you mention that you had a that you could what's the words I'm looking for here? Ah, talking. I can do that. I really can. Oops. We'll just get that off the screen quick. Uh, oh, thank you for subscribing, Della Hazed. I'm not sure if he's actually watching at the moment, but thanks, man. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah. Well, one can get external keyboards for laptops or something, I believe. I kind of skipped over the laptop step in my computing odyssey. Ah, well, the Streamlabs bot is working, or at least the alerts are working. But, yeesh, I don't know. Maybe they're mad at you for not drugging them yesterday like they were used to. Oh, it was the external keyboard. Okay, the situation is salvageable, isn't it? Let's. Well, cat's gonna cat. What else are you gonna say about that? Anyway, let's see. To name this monstrosity we are about to unleash upon the world. Hmm. Tell you what, Random used some pretty good names last night. Um. Well, let's just get into trouble here. Nah. The plague of women shouldn't vote? No. That'll get me in trouble. And I'm not monkey who seems to get away with stuff for whatever reason. Hmm. Uh, clever name escapes me? 20 characters. Is that 20 characters? And I ran out of room. Clever name? Nah. That's I was too lazy to think of something, so I tried to be clever and transparently so. What shall we call this? Ah, toxic. I probably don't have enough characters for masculinity. Toxic manhood. Yeah, we shall in mundane. Oh, hey, that's even better. That's right. Mundane. We shall call it mundane. We shall unleash the plague of mundaneness upon the world. Okay. Hmm. Well, we want somewhere where it's going to spread quickly. So we want an airport and a seaport. Preferably multiple ones near near those troublesome islands that always give one problems. Hi, Johnny. We're about to unleash mundanity upon the world. Let's see. Who shall we gift our wonderful creation upon? Well, China would be an obvious choice given current events, but it might possibly get me into a little bit of trouble. Oh heck, if someone's looking to get upset, anywhere I pick would go. Except, of course, those dastardly Germans. Yes, those dastardly Germans. Let's get some DNA going here so we can do our first mutation. Okay, I'm having far more fun than I probably should, but let's make this one. Oh, I can't. I don't have enough. Oh, good grief. It's cut off on the bottom. Let me see if I can move that up slightly. But I don't want to put it in the windowless mode because then it'll show everyone my desktop. Symptoms. The coof. Yeah, got enough to start that. That will increase its infectivity. Oh, normal. We're going vanilla mode for this first one. We'll increase the infectiveness and the severity without increasing the lethality here in the early game. Successfully evolved. More DNA points. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Let's see, speed it up just a little. University debate controversy. Huge controversy erupts over university debate on whether it is fair for parents living off state benefits to give birth to children which they can't support. Ew, not touching that one with a 10-foot pole. Slow it down just a little here. 10. 10's enough to get something nice on the abilities. Yes, this one. A shell to protect against all climates, so it spreads better. Let's see, our next one is 8 points. This line of evolving I had good results with last night. Yeah, that's why I've been going with symptoms that increase the infectivity without majorly increasing the severity or the lethality, at least in early game. Let's see, that one. Pneumonia. Well, people pay attention to pneumonia. I think we'll go ahead and evolve that. That's currently we are in a colder climate. Still haven't crossed a border yet. Let's go. Medicine in Germany. Oh, frick. That's the one I should have grabbed, is the drug resistance. Well, we'll let it play out. I think drug resistance is like 6 or 9. Yes. Yes, it's spreading from person to person. Yes, spread and grow. Make those dastardly Germans pay. What? Only 19 people. Well, let's see, we got 4, I think. Yeah, that's... I'm gonna have to change the window mode here in between games after this one's done, because it's kind of hard to see what's going on. Down here in the corner, I can't see that either. And abilities, drug resistance, how much is that? 12. Ooh. Well, we're fine. We can grow and fester in the shadows a little longer. It's good. It's all good. It'll burst out of there like a boil on the ass of humanity. Oops. PG-13, mister. Try to keep it to there. Let's see, 10, I believe? Okay, I need a couple more. This has turned out to be a fun little clicker. Come on. Okay, speed things up just a hair. Yeah. I realize that. Had this problem with Germany last night too, where it's hundreds in Germany. All right, we have quite a bit here. Now we want to drug resistance. All right, that one's 9. High drug resistance is quite a bit. Difficult. Yeah, it's more of a, it is more of a phone game. Using a rig like mine to play this game is kind of overkill, but it is fun and something you can play while watching or listening to something else. And I do enjoy the little bit of role play I get into when I play it. Come on, spread, my little bacterium, spread. We got there 9. Oh, come on now. Oh yeah, that's one advantage to having yeah. Oops. All right. How do I get this back on top? Oh, now I can't see it at all because my taskbar just came up. Yeah. Definitely for the next session, I'll have to move it back into borderless windowed. Let's speed it up just a little. Oh, the Brexit thing again. That's only been going on for entirely too long. That should be enough to... Yes, bacterial resistance. Or resilience, I mean. There we go. Got that taskbar out of the way. Now I can see what I'm doing a little bit better. Again, I'm going to have to put this in borderless windowed mode. No, that won't help me right now. That bumps up the infectivity, but it also bumps up the severity. Well, yes, you could machinima the recordings, Will. That'd be cool. You know, if you got into it. but you'd have to get into character and write yourself some kind of outline or something like that. Okay, we've fiddled around in there enough. Infected thousands. 6,328 to be precise. It's starting to bump up quick. Norway. Ha ha ha. Norwegians. It developed the anemia symptoms without using DNA points. Anemia. What does that do for me? Oh, right. Just heads up the severity. Speed it up just a little. Whew. I think we just got Poland. Yes, we did. The Poles, the long-suffering Poles. Well, they are the ones foolish enough to live right in the middle of the most logical invasion corridor between Europe and Asia, aren't they? Digging a tunnel. We've gotten a couple new ones. Yes, yes. I do believe it is time to bump up the infectiveness. Just a hair. We'll add sneezing. That will help. Air transmission is not... I'm one short. Okay. Just give me one more DNA point and we'll make it airborne. That should make it spread quite quickly. Oh. We've got all their little islands in there too. There we go. Now, mundane is airborne. That should cause it to pop up at weird places all around the world from planes. All right. Come on, spread, my little bacterium, spread. We added another one. Who have we got so far? Central Europeans. Well, they're always causing trouble anyway. Spain, France, Russia, Poland, Norway, and Germany. All right. Progress is being made. Whoops, we added another one. Yeah, TB is scrub numbers. We have an air corridor that has been infected. 2 of them. I believe Italy has just joined the party. Yes, it has. Good point, Will. You do manage to get into character fairly easily. Yeah, that will bump up our infectivity and help us spread further south. Oh, I do believe we just added... What did we just get? Oh, it's not showing up yet. Really? We just added the United States. Now we're talking. Oh! They're on to me. Well, no matter. No matter. They're not working on a cure yet. And we've added the British and the... Stop working on a cure, people. Well, you need to go and challenge yourself on these things. I think, Will. Poe is a bit of a challenge. That That is a significant bump to infectivity, but also severity, and it adds lethality. And we don't want to kill anyone yet. How much do I need for that? 12. Now we're starting to think about better numbers here. We've got the U.S. Ooh, Germany is fully infected now. Let's see, we've got basically most of the northern hemisphere. All right. Let's make it a lot harder to analyze in the lab, because I do believe we're going to call that, oh, the Japanese are infected, and Jack goes into mourning. Yes. And poor Jack Cochran, he's in mourning now. Yeah, the Koreans and the Saudis. Good. Couldn't happen to a nicer bunch of weirdos. Let's increase survivability in all climates, because we want to get everyone, so we can begin our new genetically modified super race of anthropomorphic aardvarks. Wait, I think that needs a little work. Oh well. Haha. Where did we just, whoops. Holy smokes. And Canada. China, Turkey, Kazakhstan, the Balkan states. All right. What can we do? Let's see. That is, I don't really want it killing people just yet. Hemophilia. Perhaps. Yes, we wanted to spread into the deserts and backwoods. Insects. Turkey. All right, we're starting to get decent numbers here. Almost 150 million. Iceland. Good. Good. Greenland. Oh, India is about to turn into an incubator. Australia. Sorry, mate. Mexico. Oh dear, Russia is just going crazy. All right, the Caribbean. Rio. I think. Let's see. Brazil. Yeah, that's Rio. Yeah. We still need to get, let's see. Yeah. Go big time airborne. Now, let's find Cicero. Rash? Nah. A fever. Immunosuppression. That adds lethality. Not quite yet. This. time to get a little more severe. The immune system is compromised by my wonderful little bug. Okay, can't add transmission. Let's see. Okay. We need to get into the 20s. Aha, Central America. Indonesia. The steppes. Gotcha, you Kiwis. South Africa. Meddling busybodies. It's not lethal yet. What are you worried about? It's no more than a cold, people. No more than a cold. Haha. All right. They're becoming aware it's time to make it harder for them to stop me. We're not going south very easily. We need Madagascar. A watch list? Oh, it mutated into a fever. Madagascar. Yes, it's nothing more than a piddling little cold. Big baby with the sniffles. All right. Yes. We're going to unleash the vermin. Or urban regions? No, the most heavily urbanized areas are already under the gun. We need to spread southward. So insects. The humble mosquito. And what do we got left? 2. That's not enough to get anything I want right now. Spread into the jungles. Whoops. Oh dear. We are actually killing a few people. Ooh, more than a few. Who do we have left? Yes, quite a bit in the southern hemisphere. For some reason, Morocco always holds out till far late into the game. Oh, I have 11 down there. Shall we add some fun symptoms? Pulmonary fibrosis. We don't want it to be lethal-ish. Now we're getting to the point of substantially bumping up the lethalness with several of these symptoms without gaining transmissibility. And let's see, that's... Well, most of the islands are infected at this point, I think. Let me check here quick. Oh, New Guinea. New Guinea is the last little island we need to worry about, right there. Don't want those silly headhunters repopulating the world. Venezuela, Russia. Silly. It's too late for you anyway. I've gotten all I need out of you. Here we go. Now we're talking good numbers. Now we've got enough to make it nearly impossible to stop me. Yes, that will bump up our infectivity slightly. Give them the sweats. the South shall fall. The Olympics are back on. Whoa. Spreading like crazy. Now we got some points to play with. 50. Let's grab that quickly. Most of the advanced countries in the world are already gotten. Bioaerosol. Perhaps. Let's see. Skin lesions. Significant increase in infectivity. What is this? Tumors. Yes, it is a tumor. It's not a tumor. Yes, it is. Oh, and we got Madagascar while I wasn't looking. There's... Oh, China! You people are trouble. Stop that. Fortunately, I employ a team of mercenaries for just such an occasion. They think I gave them the cure. Necrosis. Oh, that's a good one. We've got 25 million dead, but we still have around 1.5 billion to get infected. But it's everywhere now, except for Morocco. Why is Morocco always a... Why is Morocco always a problem? Honestly. Ooh, we've got some closed borders and... Ooh, the airlines are shutting down. This could be problematic. But we've got all the little islands. So... all but Morocco. They must be getting their statistics. Got Morocco. Stop that. Yeah, frickin' Morocco, Ryan. Frickin' Morocco. Finally got them. For some reason, they're always the last holdout. I don't know what it is. Anyway, worse than the Spanish flu. The Spanish flu had rookie numbers. No. Oh boy. Since everywhere's infected, now's the time to start killing. Significantly increase our lethality. Add a coma. Now we should see them start dropping like flies. Now we're starting to get into the pro-ams. I know, Ryan. By the way, thanks for coming. Welcome. It's always fun to see a new face in my chat. Yeah, what the schnitzel is with Morocco? Oh. Interfering busybodies. Italy. Italy is beginning to break down. And there goes Africa. I think we're past that concern now, Will. It may kill too fast. But we're racing the clock here. We got 38%. Nausea was added. Stop that. Those Bolivia falls into anarchy. Well, so situation normal there. Okay, that was unkind. Central America closed their ports. Oh dear. Oh, UK's government has fallen. I did not notice that. All right, the last healthy person is infected. Wow. Let's just start killing people off in job lots here. Add internal hemorrhaging, just for snits and giggles. Yeah, that necrosis. Ooh, abscesses. That should do it. They're still working. I applaud your persistence, but I think you're done. Less than half done with your cure, and less than 50,000 now left in the world. Ah, yes. Whoops, did I accidentally? Coughing and vomiting. Infectivity is not a problem right now. Yes, the world is destroyed. The human race shall never recover. I have destroyed all life upon earth. Shall we give virus a go? Yes, we shall. New gene type. Where is that under? Oh, let's insert the terasite. Well, let's not. I didn't recall that I left. Why would he be mad about the squirrels? The squirrels have inherited the earth in this game. No cheats. Not on the baby level. Just oh dear. Let's get rid of that one. That one might get me in trouble. Hmm. The name. The name of how we kill the world is important. Hmm. Mother love. The virus of mother love shall be unleashed upon the world now. Oh. Oh. I was being hyperbolic. A bit. Human life. You'll notice I didn't have it set to where it actually infected the animals. Just that they were carriers. Well now, let us begin. Where shall we begin at? Egypt. Yes, Egypt. Oh yes, this level, sometimes you get symptoms you don't want quite suddenly. Oh, we have enough to do some fun stuff. There's, oh, oh heck. Wait, let's see here. No, this one. How does one go back? And I forgot to change the window. Well, we'll just go with it. Even though he's family, my producer is on thin ice. We'll make it airborne. Airborne always helps. Bump up the speed just a bit. Rash already? An airborne rash. Let's make it resistant to drugs, because that's always helpful. It added the rash. What would adding the sweats do? Yes, let's add the sweats as well. No coof yet. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, grow. Now we have enough to add the coof. That's a good point, Ryan. Let's see, can I get it yet? What is it? 10. I have 7. Well, shortly. If I don't get carried away. Investing. Oops. Somebody didn't do their coding correctly. It's spread to South Africa. There we go. That's a good point. We'll add that. What's the next one? 17. Who'd we just get? Oh, Libya. Well, fine. They got it coming. They know what they did. Ethiopia. Oops, we developed a fever. That's not good. Wait. That was the wrong thing I clicked on. Oh, wait. get them yet. People are already starting to die. This is not good. This is definitely not good. We need to increase the speed of the spread. And don't have enough to get rid of that fever, which is slightly problematic. We got Spain and India. We also have the United Kingdom. Very proper people. Oh dear, they're on to me. Whoops, back. I want that. Libya. Alright. We're going to get rid of the fever for now. That's too lethal. We want sneezing and pneumonia. That significantly bumps up the infectivity without causing it to be too terribly lethal just yet. We're a little early to start really killing people off. Yeah, but a random lethal symptom too early, they'll start working on a vaccination far too soon, I would guess. Only actually played virus once. The nausea symptom, that one I don't mind. I don't think that's terribly lethal. Yeah, that's not terribly lethal. Let's see, what do we got? We got 6. Can't get my little helpers in on it. Egypt is fully infected now, but there are still quite a few places that are not infected. It's a little too early to start with the lethal symptoms. Interfering busybodies. Got Madagascar. Now I believe we can have our little helpers start helping. Yes. Have our little helpers start helping us get around. Australia, Afghanistan, oof, Indonesia. Good gracious. True enough, but this is still relatively early in the game, and I'd rather run a lower profile. They aren't even working on a cure yet. And you run the risk of making it too lethal and having it burn itself out without spreading. Let's see. Yeah, skin lesions. Nasty, nasty. Necrosis. That's also a good one. Oops, wait, shoot. Now that significantly increased the lethality a little earlier. Well, I did manage to destroy the world with a bacteria. Right now I'm trying with a virus, Random American. And thank you for turning me on to this game. I've been having a lot of fun with it. Haha! Up there in unpronounceable land, got Iceland. Good. And the Canadians. Saudi Arabia. Oh, the Saudis closed their border. Let's... Well, let's see here. Abilities. Now it's time to start making things a little harder on them, since they're probably going to start noticing my little joke I am playing upon the world. Yeah, this evolution line is quite helpful. It slows down the counter significantly on the cure. Holy smokes! That was quite a bit. Now, let's see. What's left? Colombia, the Caribbean. The Caribbean could be a problem. So could New Zealand, the Philippines, and Greenland. Let's see. Let's increase the airborne transmission. Yeah, I think you're right. Oh, I was not aware of that, Ryan. Genetic reshuffle simply... Well, I probably shouldn't have taken that one at this point. Live and learn. Or not live and not learn, as the case may be. We can do better than the common cold now, can't we? All right, got the Philippines. Oh dear. Yeah, we're spreading quite quickly. Ah, New Zealand. Spanish flu. Fever added to it. Come on, get Greenland. Oh, they're working on the cure. Got the Caribbean. You closed you closed it too quickly. Wow. Okay, I've got 102. That will cost them. Oof. What do we have left to get? Greenland. I might be screwed this time around. Good to know, Ryan. That's... That one looks like a good investment. Ooh, that significantly bumps it up without... We'll add vomiting. Pulmonary fibrosis. Let's get our little buddies in on it. Okay. Maximum infectivity. Worse than smallpox. Hemorrhagic shock just developed. Oh dear. Cold resistance 2. Well. Oops. Let's add that and see what happens. We've got a little bit of a cushion in case something comes up. The Middle East is starting to go down. Total organ failure. Oh dear. This might not work out for me. Who's left? Greenland, Poland, Sweden, Finland, and the Baltic states. What do we got? What's our thing at? About 24%. Or 25%. All right, it's beginning to spread to the north. Iraq just fell into anarchy. All right. What are we at for on the cure? About 35%. Let's make this more dangerous that way. Not quite time for a reshuffle. Oh dear. And it just developed a coma symptom. All right. Oh, they closed their... I'm done. I'll get everywhere but Greenland, it looks like. Maybe that'll help. Greenland and Poland. Well, Poland is not long for this world. Got them. Oh, looks like I'm... This just mutated into it. Yeah. If I don't get Greenland, I don't win. Well, let's remove all hope. Yep, didn't quite get Mother Love didn't quite destroy the world. Well, hi, Mr. Scott. Thanks for stopping by. All right, let's fix that. Make it just a bit easier to see what I'm doing here. And I'm sounding a bit scratchy. Let's get some lubrication in the throat. Well, let's try again. They got away. They got away with it. Then we'll get them this time. We're going to go pure vanilla at normal. Let's see. What shall we name? Excuse me. What shall we name our method of the destruction of the human race? No, that idea is a bad one. That one will get me in trouble, probably, if anyone notices me. But let's see. No, that idea is just dumb. Ligama. All right. Let's see if we can't we'll try Spain this time. Don't think I have. Well, how much does the koofing cost? 4. A cough is always a good idea. Just one more. One more. Come on now. All right. We'll evolve it into a coof. Pneumonia seems like a good step at this point. Postponing the Olympics like that will do them any good. Only 7 people? It should be spreading faster than that. Pulmonary. Oh dear. Alright. Non-abilities transmission. Darn it. Either my chat's frozen or... Yeah, drug resistance. That's probably... That's... Not just yet. First... Let's make it airborne. That will help. Now it's starting to spread out some. Still only 15, 16. All right. Let's make it drug resistant quick. Either my chat has frozen or... Oops. Oh dear. Let's get that back up on the screen. Either my chat is frozen or people have stopped talking. One of the two. Insomnia. That could be a problem. No, we'll go with it. Yeah. Oh, nope, it's not frozen. People just stop talking. Well, that happens. Yeah. Well, it happens. Then I get paranoid about YouTube screwing up because, you know, they like to. And I'm kind of a little bit low energy today. I didn't sleep worth a crap last night. But we're spreading quite nicely. Let's add sneezing. That significantly increases. And we still haven't left our bed of incubation. This might not end well for my evil plans as well. Okay, we're into the thousands. It just added the feet. Ugh. That's the problem with these viruses. They mutate so fast. Let's see. Let's start getting some. No, that's probably a bad idea. Yes, and devolving costs DNA points. Eh, let's add vomiting to the fun for our poor people who are afflicted. Oh. All right, we've added France. It's spread to France, and now we should start popping loose. It generally is a slower spread if you choose somewhere in Europe or the United States. Just got Britain involved. Let's add cold temperature resistance. Just added Nippon. And the United States. All right, now we're getting in. Now we're getting into, have we been noticed yet? And we just got noticed. The beginning of something terrible, of course. Let's add that. That should cause it to spread quick into the southern hemisphere a little more quickly. It just added sweating. What does sweating do again? Ah. Yes, Saudi Arabia is a decent choice as well for your beginning spot. Well, I can't do anything about that right now. Oh dear. This may have mutated into something nasty a little quicker than I wanted it to. We got Saudi Arabia. Germany. That's gonna cost me, but I need to drop that off. I need to slow the deaths down just a hair. Well, it's a little too late. It's already spread beyond your borders. We added Italy to this. Yeah, this might... This does not look good right now. Nausea. That helps. Indonesia. Iran and Iraq. South Africa. Botswana. Iceland. Canada. Australia. Hi, Terry. Ah. Well, I just bought this game last night, Terry, and I haven't evolved the strategies just yet. evolve that. Make it better airborne. And now I don't have enough to get any more of those. Abilities. Let's make it harder. Hope the day finds you well, Terry, and Will, and Ryan, and Mr. Scott, if you're still listening. Johnny was in here earlier. He generally comes and goes. I think he works this time of day. Yes, it is quite a bit of fun. The Russians have got it now. Good. The Olympics in Rio. And it's too late. The disease is already in Brazil. Oh, the Egyptians are looking into a cure already. Mexico and Tibet. Oops. Grab that. Yeah. Have fun with that. Being unable to reproduce it in the laboratory. It was already there. Whoa! My goodness. That was quite the spurt. Let's add that. And get our little buddies involved. Haha. Immunosuppression. Okay, we'll roll with that. We've got Madagascar. Wow. And New Guinea and New Zealand. It's already in Australia. Sorry about that, Terry, but well, when you're killing the whole world, what are you going to do? Let's see, where are we? Don't really need to worry about the hot climates. Almost everywhere with a hot climate is already infected, except frickin' Morocco. What's up with Morocco? Honestly. Virus this time, Terry. I destroyed the world with a bacteria. Now it's time to move up to the bigger leagues, the virus. Let's see. Let's add some more transmission vectors. The birds. And add that. That hopefully helped. All right, now we're in the big leagues. We got the Caribbean, up into Scandinavia. Let's see, is there... Your air filters and masks will avail you not. Diarrhea. Well, with the birds, there is always a chance of their migratory patterns making the disease pop up in odd places. And nobody's close to. Let's see what's going on in the world. It's global now, but we still need to get Finland and Greenland in on the action. And 16 million out of 4.5 billion. Yes, it's not incredibly dangerous right now, but that's a significant bump to lethality, and we're not quite there, but it does give quite a bit of infectivity. Yeah, as you get it to the higher levels of the transmission, here it starts getting quite expensive. That's 53 points to get to there, plus another, that's 74 points. But we will add the birds. The WHO, interfering busybodies. Okay, Finland has joined the fun. Okay, the rash is not anything to worry about right now. Brazil has started the global cure effort. Skin lesions. Oh good, that increases infectivity without significantly kicking up the kill points. Oh my. Some more than others, some quite noticeably. Actually, we should probably start bumping up the lethality. Necrosis. That both significantly bumps it up in both lethality and infectivity. Things are good. And we just got Greenland. They're screwed. The cysts have evolved on their own. Organ total failure. Now they should start dropping like flies. Alright, time to make things a little rougher on them for the sake of it. Good one, Terry. Only a cyst deals in absolutes. Hypersensitivity. Actually, it's to the point where, oh dear, look at that go. Oh my, look at it go. Hemorrhagic shock just developed all on its own. Well, let's get this over with. that, and that. That should put the nail in the coffin. And we have a nice little cushion in case they actually do get close to developing a cure. Botswana went down. It developed paralysis without me having to spend nothing on it. Holy crud. Let's evolve the reshuffle. Coughing and projectile vomiting. That does not sound fun in any way at all. 31, 32. Fungus. Well, I'd like to try it. Yeah, but they're screwed. Less than 10 million now, and falling fast. Hey, wait a minute. Stop that. Why are you still trying? Well, humanity has come back from as little as 2,000. And the world is done. It says eliminated all life. Well, as I mentioned earlier, Ryan, I did just get this game last night. Really quick download, and it's so much fun. I decided to share it with whoever might want to stop on by. And on that note, like, share, subscribe. Anyone out there, tell your mother, your brother, that weirdo down the street who stays in all the time. Not you, Terry. And if y'all would give me just a moment, I need to run to the little boy's room before I start the next one. I will be right back with you. Maybe I should have left it on the end game screen, but I'll be right back. And we're back live. Well, fungus. This is from what you've been saying in the chat while I was running away. Well, I was running about doing a thing or three and using the men's room. This looks like it's going to be difficult. So we're going to leave it on normal. PAX 12. What a boring name. Oh, and I have the perfect name in mind for a fungal infection. It is the creeping crud. Let's start in Saudi Arabia. Try to make things just a bit easier on myself. And let's have a look here. Okay, the usual sorts of transmission, symptoms, abilities. What do we have? Involves spore burst. Wait, spore burst and spore burst eye. And also, okay. There's your, oh, they're working on a cure and I need to make it rough on them path. What is the difference between those two? Not huge. We'll go ahead and evolve that into it. What's that give me? Also spore burst. The creeping crud. Whoa, we're already in Russia. How'd that happen? Oh. So I actually picked the right thing by accident there. Or one of the right things. Oh my. Ah. So each time you buy it, it activates a burst? Just appears all over the place, huh? Mass panic over 3D printed robotic juicer. Profound? What kind of profoundly disturbing behavior could a robotic juicer show? Ah, we have added Peru. Let's go ahead and evolve drug. How much do I need for the coof? One more. We add the coof, that'll help quite a bit, I believe. Aha! We'll add the coof. Yeah. I may end up losing this one, because this is just not spreading for it, for anything very well. Let's add sneezing. That should help. We still have Russia, Peru, and Saudi Arabia. Spread or make them more difficult? Let's spread some. Now that we have coughing and sneezing going on. That just increases the severity while making it harder to work on a cure. I have to worry about that right now. No, that's not time for that yet. Let's add a rash and sweating. Yes, we're going to have to get our little vermin helpers going. A festival of love in Saudi Arabia. That is highly unlikely. Oof. Oh, you weren't kidding about the slow spread. Oh, yes. All right, we've spread to a new country. Now, let's get to the transmission. Make it airborne. Airborne's always fun. Infect their water supplies. Oh. Oops. Well, I had hoped. I didn't see that message quickly enough, Ryan. Oh, they've noticed my creeping crud. that one do for me again? Not a whole lot. Oh, they're already working on a cure? Busybodies. All right. Let's add our little friends here. Now we're starting to spread. Cold resistance would probably be a good idea. Ah. Add another cold resistance. 2, that's 15. Oh, Italy just can't catch a break in real life or in this game, apparently. Pirate Plague Sereno. Not sure what you're talking about, Terry, but I will find out at some point, I guess. Must be one of the preloaded scenarios you can get. Pneumonia. That one's helpful on the infectivity front, I believe. Yeah. Let's add that. just got on the watch list. Well, spread. Spread, my little darling. Spread. Laughs from George Soros. I mean, I didn't say any such thing. Oh dear. Well, they're already working on it. But skin lesions, those are helpful. Ah. Yes. Yes. Let's add nausea. New Mexico. It's too late for you, Mexico. Italy can't catch a break. Hey, stop that. Australia. Oops. Indonesia. Fever. Okay, this is alright. Wow. Got you, Morocco. Oops. And Madagascar. Alright, let's go crazy. And vomiting. Diarrhea. Dysentery. Let's make them crazy before we kill them. Yeah, that does seem odd. Let's start upping the lethality here. Stop that. Oh dear. This could be bad. Let's see. Let's evolve that. Make it a little hard. Someone suffering from overbase has just driven down my street. Projectile vomiting at it. All right, got Greenland. Let's see, what do we have left? Iceland, UK, Spain, New Guinea, New Zealand. Ugh. Stop it. Oh dear. We can't have that. 27. Oh my. Well, we've got Greenland. What do we still have left? Islands. I may not be able to win this one. New Zealand's going to get away from me. They've closed their ports and their necrosis. That helps. And Iceland is gone. Yeah. Dang it. Let's see if we get lucky here. Haha, got lucky and got Iceland. New Guinea. Well, the New Guineans aren't fucking around. Okay, it's everywhere now. Dang. They might develop a cure before I get them home. Let's crank up the lethality now. Stop it. dear. There's still some people who aren't infected. Where? New Zealand. Of course, New Zealand. Oh, it may burn itself out before I get a chance to get the last little bit there. There's an achievement for that. Okay. All right. Now, a duder. Now it's all over but the crying and the shouting. But what they called that achievement just gave me a little bit of a chuckle. Brown sheets. Sneezing and diarrhea. The OOF system. Well, I don't believe they're getting any more ETA. 23rd, and we are at... Yeah, they're done. Pulmonary edema added to it. Now it's just a matter of time. Everyone is infected. Can we just make things more awful and horrible for them quickly? Yeah, so let's just make things just a bit more awful for them. Yes. Well, at least the last people on Earth are dying in a beautiful place, I hear. New Zealand is quite lovely, I hear. I have no idea why I needed to grab that. It just popped up and I grabbed it. Yes, it's all over but the shouting. The last few thousand diseased and pain-ridden walking corpses are dying as we speak. They're dead. Fungus victory. The creeping crud has successfully eliminated all human life on Earth. Not necessarily the animals, although it might. But it is about that time of day. Well, yes, Terry, cutting. A win is a win, and I'll take the W. That one's difficult. But anyway, it's about the time, and I think I'm going to shut her down here. Seems like as good a place as any to stop. I want to thank everyone for coming. Terry, Ryan, Willett Forge, Johnny Hellcat earlier, Random American, and several. Whoops, let's get that off the screen. Yeah, that would have sucked. It would have sucked if they'd gotten it just at the last frickin' minute. But I want to thank everyone for coming, as I was saying. Terry, Ryan, Will, Mr. Scott, Johnny, Random American, everyone. Thanks for coming. If you haven't hit that like button already, please do. If you aren't subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you would.